What is going on, all you beautiful people out there? So I promised you guys I would have a first impressions video of this coming up in the last video, so here it is. This is the Vosteed Valkyrie. This is their newer model. It's the Nitro V and the micarta. So as I stated in the last video, I've had a couple of these guys. They've been, I've had, every blade shape and every blade color. They've been sold and traded and everything. So it's one of my favorite knives from Vosteed. Is just kind of one of those things where at the time they were, some of the most popular knives that they were running, and they were easy to sell, and I needed to make some cash fast. So typical Vosteed. So this is their older packaging. You do get the case and the sleeve. So with that, they have went away from this a little bit with certain models. Certain models still have it, certain don't. So just depends on which one you get. You get the patch here as well, and then the two different Valkyrie stickers. And that's cool. I didn't notice that before, so these must be new. So there is a bit of green in those stickers if you're picking that up there. So that's pretty interesting. And then of course you get your Vosteed little fabric there, a little cloth. Alright, let's break into this thing. So again, this is probably one of my favorite models. After the Thunderbird, this was one of the first ones that I picked up. Of course, when I had a gray, actually no, I bought two of the gray G10s, and then I bought two black G10s. I bought, the one had the satin, one had the coated blade. So we'll come in and take a look at the micarta here. This is the first time having a micarta Valkyrie. I love their micarta. Whoever they use for their micarta, it's really, it's kind of a velvety feeling micarta. You do have the cutout there for your reversible pocket clip. So the pocket clip is left and right, tip up only. And you do have the captured pivot. So you've got your solid pivot there, and it is a button lock. Take a look here at the deployment. Whew. Just as good as I remember. And these things still have that same sound. 0 button stick. I love that tink tink tink. Although I ain't gonna lie, there's bounce out, which I kind of expected. That the last ones I had bounced out too. Let's see if we can correct that. Where's my T8? Try to give her a little bit of a turn there. Yeah, a little bit better. So you do get some blade bounce. Not a big deal. Just like in every other button lock I've messed with. You get a little bit of bounce out. Thumb stud operation is great on these. You got plenty of room for that on either side. So you can do your reverse flick. I can see if I can do, let's see. I can't do my middle, I can't do middle finger flick on a lot of knives. So then you do have a front flipper here. Let's see if I can do the front flipper. I can't always do front flippers. Almost. There we go. So I can do the front flipper. I just gotta get it just right. So I'm sure a lot of people are able to do these front flippers really good on here. So you do have some really great jimping on the front flipper. And then if you look here, you've got jimping all the way around on the rear flipper. That's what helps with these. the regular flipper action on these is what's so amazing. I mean, it's just picture perfect flipper action. Again, thumb stud action is really good as well. Doesn't look like there's a whole heck of a lot of oil on here, but let's go ahead and just wipe down the blade really quickly. So, do you have your satin blade, and this is a belt satin. Vosteed logo there. Then on the back side you have your Nitro V and the Valkyrie. So another thing I really like about these knives is there is not a ton of billboarding. You know, there's just not. Do my little test on the lock. Some pressure on the lock doesn't make it fail. No issues there. Let's see, let's do a little paper test before we'll start breaking into the see if y'all can focus in on there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I ain't even gotta try. Yeah, so very good. Push cuts, swigglies. It doesn't matter what you're going. All the way around the blade, even down all the way down to the tip. All the way to the heel. Get actual cutting edge there. Yeah, so knife is sharp. Again, as usual, don't expect anything less from the guys and gals at Vosteed. Call me a fanboy. I don't give a shit. I am. Whatever. I love their knives. I love the people. I've never had an issue with them or any of their knives. I know that, you know, nobody's perfect and that things have happened. You know, spine whack fails, blah blah blah. You know, every knife company has failed QC from time to time, but what happens after that failure, what happens with the customer service, that's what separates, you know, the great companies from the meh companies. And these guys have proven a lot that they are head and shoulders above with the taking care of their customers. Let's see here. What else do we want to talk about? So let's just come in and look at it. So you got your kind of a little spot there for if you're wanting to do draw cuts. You can choke up and do that. You've also got a finger choil where you can choke up and do that. Ergonomics are spot on. Pocket clip, just like most pocket clips for me, hits right in the fat of my hand. So I do notice it, but it's not, you know, it's not bad. It doesn't cause any hot spot or anything, just with, you know, regular use. You do have some pretty decent jimping there on the back. You know, these things have been out forever. A lot of videos on them, I'm sure, but you know, these they're great. It's one of their best models in my opinion. Next to the Nightshade, this is probably I don't know, this is up there. This is one of my favorite EDC knives. Yeah, I typically do like a liner lock more for my everyday carry stuff, just because I like fidgeting with a liner lock better. I guess I'm old school like that, or I mean, I guess as old school as you can be. But when I used to fidget with knives before they'd had button locks and everything else, or before button locks became popular, liner locks were kind of where it was at. So my thumb kind of automatically goes there to to hit a liner, but can't deny it though. They're great. They're great knives. I will probably dye this G10. Black G10 typically takes a blue dye pretty well, and so I think I'm gonna throw some blue dye on here and see what it turns out like. It'll probably look a lot like the Thunderbird that I have, where it's kind of like a really dark purple, really dark blue, almost purple look. But we'll get into some measurements here for you guys and gals. So we are looking at trying to get right on the tip. Right at a 3-inch cutting, right at 3.5 inch blade. Just shy, probably 2 3/4 cutting edge, just because of that finger choil. So it's right at 2 3/4 cutting edge, just shy of 3-inch. You guys can see that there. So, and then we're talking right at a 3.5 inch up to the handle, and then right at 7 3/4 overall. Right, closest makes no difference. And weight, it is a fairly lightweight knife. Let's see what we got here. 3.2 ounces. So you got 3.2 ounces, right at a 3-ounce or right at a 3-inch blade. So all in all, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good balance there. I do definitely miss one of these. I'm so glad I got another one. Yeah, Vosteed was doing a really crazy sale on these. They had, I think these were like 30% off, and then you could get a Rook for half price. So I got me another Rook coming. I got a blue Rook on its way. They typically ship from different warehouses, so that's why you get the knife before you get the flashlight, or vice versa. So I'll have an unboxing and first impression. Well, it won't really be a first impression. It'll be unboxing of the Rook, and I'll just kind of go over it, because I've had a black one for I don't know, a little over a month or so. So I've had a little bit of time to get acclimated with it, but it'll be nice to see one brand new. So, all right, my friends, I appreciate everybody for watching. As always, please hit the thumbs up button there. Subscribe if you aren't already. I'll try to get more content. Try to get better content, and we're getting close to 500. So once we hit that, we'll be doing that 500 sub giveaway. We'll probably be doing a live stream for that as a celebration, just like we did with the previous milestone when I hit, it was 150 or 200, whatever we celebrated the last time. It was supposed to be 100 subs, but we climbed so fast I couldn't get it out in time. But appreciate you all. As always, again, be kind, be humble, be EDC. Take care.